Hey everybody, Sentai5 here, and we have some significant Power Rangers news to talk about. Significant being if you collect the toys. On the entertainment side of things, God knows what's going on with that these days, but we're here to talk about the toy news. And if you haven't seen or read the press release yet, you can pause it right now and take a look. But Hasbro made a deal with Playmates Toys for them to make new Power Rangers toys in 2025, which is going to be a kid-targeted Mighty Morphin toy line. Which, I mean, it's Playmates' first toy line, so it's obvious it's going to be Mighty Morphin. I think we have to get over that, unfortunately. And I agree with the frustrations, too. It's like, why is it always Mighty Morphin? But you got to think about it logically. And as part of the agreement, Playmates holds licensing rights to develop additional cross-category Power Rangers products, including action figures, blasters, plush, roleplay vehicles, and accessories. The deal also encompasses global distribution across all regions excluding Asia, mainly because they have Bandai in Asia doing the Sentai toys there, even some under the Power Rangers branding. So personally, my thoughts on this aren't as optimistic as I'd like to be. I mean, Power Rangers has been in such a rough spot the last decade or so at this point, and especially the last 5 years with it being at Hasbro hasn't really been a huge amount of change for me personally. So Hasbro started off with really good quality toys for the first year or two, and then the quality eventually dipped with COVID obviously being the first downfall of that, and that was out of anybody's control. But then they eventually switched teams and everything and all that stuff throughout the remainder of the years. And now currently pretty much has no team. Like, a lot of the people on the development team have either gone to other brands in Hasbro or have gone elsewhere. But also, I don't really think this announcement is anything to get up in arms about either, because we haven't seen exactly what Playmates has to offer for the line yet. We just only know it through wording. And like I said, I know announcing it with Mighty Morphin is a bummer, but that's the unfortunate reality of it all. Playmates' biggest brand right now is probably Ninja Turtles, and they seem to be doing pretty well. Now, as for the quality, I can't really speak for it because I don't collect Ninja Turtles anymore. I haven't collected them in almost 15-20 years. But what I would love to see is the Boom Studios collabs in the Playmates line, maybe eventually down the line or something like that, like doing the Dimension X Rangers or even doing the Dino Mutants from the comics as well. But I'm not really holding out my breath for that. I'm expecting fully just like bare minimum basic figures with maybe like the battle bikes and stuff like that, but I am interested to see how the figures end up looking, and you gotta do a Megazord. I want to see how Playmates is gonna do a Megazord. I've seen their Voltron, so I'm going to reserve that judgment and everything until the time comes. But yeah, I'm keeping my expectations low and not really keeping my hopes up for anything outside of Mighty Morphin either, because we don't know how long this toy line is going to last or even if it's going to be successful. I'm not trying to doomsay anything or anything like that. It's just that's something, you have to realistically consider as well. A lot of it's been disappointed by Power Rangers in God knows how many years, but I would like this to be the start of something hopefully much more successful. But also, I don't want it to go down the way of Playmates' recent Star Trek toy line, where it only lasted like a year or two. And don't get me wrong, they had a very promising rollout for their toy lines. But, Star Trek is also not really a kid-oriented toy line as much as like it used to be in like the 90s and stuff, But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see how this all turns out in the next year. It's gonna be interesting for sure, and hilarious at the same time. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And as always, be well, stay safe, and I'll see you all next time.